Kaye Stone-Gansz spent 26 years as a director at Xerox before starting with LaGasse Machine and Fabrication, a company that changed part of its focus as a result of the pandemic. And I'm excited to welcome her to the studio today. Kaye, welcome.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you for having me today. I really appreciate it, and being able to give you a little background on my company out in Lyons, New York, in Wayne County.
Absolutely, that's what we're talking about, legacy. So before we get to the PPE portion of your business, let's talk about what you did pre-pandemic. What was the focus at your company before the pandemic hit us in March?
So LaGasse Machine and Fabrication is a multifaceted company. We actually are quality craftsmanship since 1954. Been in business for quite a long time. We actually are custom machining, custom fabrication, and we are working right now to grow the business nationally as well as globally. We have several lines of business. One of the key things that I've always been very active and advocated for is diversification in our business. So we have 5 lines of business right now. 4 of them were in play before the COVID hit. So the first one is our custom fabrication business. We have exceptional employees, great talent out there. I always like to say, if you can dream it, we'll build it. The next line of business is our CNC machining business. Fast growing, we're looking for machinists right now. We're building it, new machines, etc. So that's a fast growing line of my business as well. The next one is the orchard and vineyard. So it took a little spin into agriculture. We've got a couple facets there. LaGasse Machine and Fab creates their own equipment, hedgers, bin trailers. We just came out with a remote control tractor device, so farmers can actually pick and prune without actually being in the machine itself or the tractor. We're dealers for automated ag equipment, assisted platform picking assistance, as well as the Mooncalf orchard sprayers, so we sell sprayers as well. So we're dealers in that respect. The other line we have is harder dump box spreaders. Those are spreaders that go in the back of dump boxes for salt and sand in the wintertime. Our main customers there are municipalities and construction companies. Our actual spreader is by far the most flexible, efficient, and productive spreader out there. I'm doing a national campaign on that right now to get it US-wide. And that leads me into when COVID hit, the business was doing very well. We actually, as any business, we were an essential business, so we had to figure out how to keep the business going. I still had payroll. I did not want to lay people off at all. So we actually transitioned into this 5th line of business, which is the PPE. And so that came about once COVID hit.
So once you started developing PPE, was your phone ringing off the hook?
Well, what happened was when we first got into it, we did a job for a big agricultural client. It was a window, 1/2-inch thick, polycarbonate material is what we use, which is flame resistant and impact resistant. And we were able to give them a great solution so that the customer, it was a window, the customer didn't have to deal or be close to the business owner and vice versa. So it was a great fit. We put that out on our LinkedIn page as well as our Facebook page, our website, and the phone started ringing. It was crazy. And so since then, we are working with several schools in Wayne County as well as New York State to give them solutions for PPE gear. We are also working with banks and other businesses in the Wayne County area, and again, across New York State. I have also initiated a national campaign in that respect as well. I believe we're going to have a lot of impact in the whole COVID arena or era as time goes on.
Such a great resource to have right here in the Rochester area as well. Do you think going forward you'll continue with manufacturing PPE?
Absolutely, absolutely. I've got a daughter in school. I know how important it is. And the way we do things at LaGasse is custom. So we're able to, in that line of business, the PPE business, we're able to custom make different devices. We also have a sanitation station that we've developed, hands-free. So when employees or kids come into school, they can go up to the sanitation station and not touch it, get their temperature taken. My daughter gets her temperature taken every day. I like the fact that she's not being touched.
Absolutely. Lots going on at LaGasse Machine and Fabrication. Once again, the company quickly became a major supplier of PPE across the country, including many schools and office buildings. We'll have more info on the company available for you on WHEC.com. Kaye, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.